Hello, May class, and welcome to your next English lesson. So in the previous lesson, we were boxing up our original text map, and we were looking at the different things that went into each section and what went into the introduction. We looked at what went into the steps. We jotted down some examples that were in the text that showed, so things like the imperative verbs. When we were looking at those, we wrote those down. So in today's lesson, we are going to be planning our new innovation. And I think this is a really, really exciting lesson, and I hope that you really enjoy it. In today's lesson, we are going to be boxing up ideas of how to escape your house. So if we were at school, we would be looking at how to escape the classroom or how to escape the school. But because we're stuck at home, I thought it might be quite interesting and quite fun for us to plan our escape. So imagine dreaming of being outside and playing with our friends, or being at school, or being able to see each other. But imagine that you are locked away in your room and you need to escape. So we're going to be having some fun with planning how we would escape. And then we're going to be boxing up these ideas that we had. So remember the things that we're going to be needing for our box up. We're going to have an introductory paragraph. We're also going to have a list of things that we will need for our escape. We're going to need the chronological steps of how to escape. We're going to need imperative verbs, so instructions on how to do or how to escape the house. We're going to need some adverbs explaining how to do it, and anything else or any extra information that we may want to include. So I want you to put your thinking caps on. Imagine you are stuck in your house or in your room. You can't escape. You've been locked away. How would you escape? What do you have that you could use to help you with your escape? Give it a bit of a think now. Jot down some ideas. We're going to start with the tools we would need and the steps we would take. I know that our instructions would include our introductory paragraph first, but we're going to plan how we do it, and then we're going to write the ideas for our introductory paragraph when we get to the box up. So the first thing I want you to think about, what tools would you use to escape? Do you need rope? Do you need some kind of a distraction? Do you need dark clothing to camouflage yourself when you leave at night? Do you need some food? What tools do you need to help you with your escape plan? So I want you to give that a think, and then we will be writing them down. So this is the list of things that I said I needed to be able to complete my escape plan. So the first thing I need is dark clothing, because I'm going to do this when it gets a little bit darker and it's harder to see. So I need dark clothing to camouflage me into the night. I need rope and bacon. Now you might say, whatever is the rope and the bacon for? Well, I have a dog who is very aware of where we are, and she barks if she sees something that's not okay. So if I were to distract someone, I need to distract her. Otherwise, she's going to let people know that I'm escaping, and then she's going to foil my escape plan. So I need rope and I need bacon, because she loves bacon and it'll distract her. I need my Alexa or something that can set off an alarm, because I need to distract the other adults in the house so they don't see me distracting. So while they're doing this, I'm escaping out the door. I need snacks, because if I manage to escape, I want to spend the whole day in my garden or seeing my friends, and I need some snacks and some water to take with me once I've escaped. And I need a backpack. The backpack is to carry the snacks, And it's also to put all my dark clothing in when I get outside, because I don't want to be outside in all my dark clothing. I just need to carry a jumper in there, maybe something nice and comfy for once I've escaped. So that is the list of things that I need to be able to escape. What do you think you're going to need? Next, what steps do you need to take to escape the house? So give that a think. Give this a pause and write down, what do you need to do to escape the house? Remember, your steps need to go in chronological order, and they need to be specific so that people know exactly from my instructions how they're going to escape. So first, neatly pack your backpack with snacks for the trip. Then put on your camouflage clothing. After that, carefully tie bacon to the rope and tangle it above the dog in the kitchen, so it is distracted and doesn't let others know you are escaping. Don't forget to set the alarm, that should be a comma, on the Alexa to distract the other people in the house. Next, quietly leopard crawl past the office, making sure that nobody sees you. Finally, open the door quickly and make a run for it. And that is how I would escape my house. Going to be boxing up ideas of how to escape the house. Remember that this is just a plan. This is not writing out all the instructions into your box up. This is just writing down some key ideas, some key vocabulary that you may use. That is what you are writing in here. You're not writing the whole thing out. So I've modeled the first one for you. I've said, have you ever dreamed of the outdoors? See yourself running free to be with your friends? And those were my rhetorical questions. So I'm going to write there that those are my rhetorical questions. Then I've got, do not despair, help is at hand. And those are my short, snappy sentences that draw the reader in. And then I've said step-by-step instructions. You too can roam free, enjoying the outdoors, because that's the ultimate goal. I'd like to be outdoors. So while I haven't written the whole paragraph out, I've written some ideas of what I could include in there. I already know from my box up of the class text that I want to be able to ask rhetorical questions that get you thinking. I want to use short, snappy sentences that get the reader reading on and wanting to be reading more and feeling like, yes, I can do this. I'm going to explain that it's step-by-step instructions and what they will achieve at the end of it. So I could say, follow these step-by-step instructions and you too can roam free, enjoying the outdoors. So I can already start seeing the sentences that I would like to form. Already we know from my list that I made, we need a backpack, we need rope, we need dark clothing, we need bacon, we need the Alexa. What else did we have in there? Let's have a look. And snacks. We need some snacks. So backpack and snacks. And the steps, obviously we've got these steps, and I'm going to write in here, I'm going to write my my fronted adverbial. So I'm going to go first, then, next, after that, finally. I can also put my imperative verbs. So I can say pack. I can say tie, set, crawl, open. So those are just some of the ones that I need. So I can say tie, pack, tie, set, open, crawl. Those are all my imperative verbs that I could put. Well, actually, I can actually put them here in the imperative verbs one. Okay, so your steps. My adverbs, I can say quickly, quietly, slowly, neatly, carefully. And then I want to think, is there anything that I want to make sure that the reader understands before I finish my instructions? So it could be something like, making sure that we come back at a reasonable hour so that the adults in our house don't worry. We could say, don't forget to pack enough snacks for the whole day because you don't want to get thirsty. It could be not to forget to be quiet throughout because we don't want anyone to notice us. Maybe it can be that you shouldn't tell anyone because they might sneakily steal your snacks or tell people your plans and then you can't do it. Maybe you want to share it with somebody else. So maybe your escape plan needs somebody else's help. So give that a think and think what will go into your important notes. So your tasks today are as follows. The first one is box up the instructions on how to escape the house. So box up your ideas of what you would do. Then I would like you to draw and label me a map of your escape route. How are you going to escape? So draw me a map of your escape route. And then finally, I would like you to check your spellings and write a vocabulary bank of interesting words for you to use in your writing. So think about what vocabulary, what we call technical vocabulary, you could use for this box up. What is important that we know that you're doing? So is it the word camouflage, for example, would be a good one because you want to camouflage yourself into the surroundings. You want to hide yourself. Would it be leopard crawl? Because that's how we're going to get around the house. So your vocabulary is specific to what you're writing about. That's what we've discussed already. So make yourself a word bank of interesting words that you could use in your writing. Don't forget to share this with us on Tapestry. I'd love to see your ideas. I'm so excited to see your plans and your maps. Please make sure to share that with us on Tapestry, and don't forget to try and upload everything by 4 p.m.